Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to start the look by applying my NYX Angel Veil Primer. I am applying it all over my face, and as you saw by the title of the video, of course, this is a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to achieve a beautiful pink, let's say kind of monochromatic look by using all Drugstore products. So this is my next product, and it is by Wet n Wild, and it is the Photofocus foundation in the color Toffee. This foundation looks amazing on camera. I love it, and I am applying it with my Real Techniques. Is it Real Techniques? Actually, no, it's EcoTools sponge. And I went with the brush just to make the job quicker. Sometimes I do that. I just kind of like apply the whole foundation with the brush and then go back with the sponge to make it all nice and smooth. You guys will realize that a couple of times went a little bit out of the angle, but it was because the sun was hitting my face and I was trying to get close to the camera so it wouldn't show, so forgive me for that. I'll try to also list all the products down below so you guys can see it. Anyways, I guess I decided to just continue with the brush here. This foundation looks amazing applying it with anything, any kind of brush or sponge you want to use. It just looks amazing. And here I am applying my NYX HD Studio Concealer, and this one I don't think I have it. I have the color caramel, but I think that one might be a little bit lighter, so it might have been golden. And then I'm going in with my Wet n Wild contour stick in the color maple, I believe it is, and I am applying it, of course, in areas where you want to, you know, just make it look a little smaller, such as big ass forehead, and also on my cheeks and my nose, and on my kind of the lower part of the chin, just to make a little appearance of a smaller face. You totally don't have to do this step, of course. And then I don't know why I decided to do my brows. I guess they were bothering me or something, and this is a very weird step to do at this point because I had my contour applied. But anyways, I'm using my elf shaping stick, I think it's called. Like a $2 eyebrow product that is my go-to when I just want to do it quick, because it's kind of like a waxy, and it also has a little bit of color, not very much. So for anyone who has brows like me, like very thick brows, it's an amazing product for that. And now I'm finally blending the concealer, and I imagine I'm gonna blend out the contour product as well. As you see, using the same sponge. This one, my Real Techniques is my favorite kind of brushes, but this EcoTools one is very, very good. As well as there's a NYX one that I love. But anyways, as you see, I'm just making sure I blend everything out, making everything look nice and smooth, which I love getting with the brush. And then I decided to go in with this Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer, just because I wanted the under eye area to be a little bit more bright. This one is in the color medium, and as you see, it's just gonna help a little bit brighten up the face more and just give it more dimension. I don't know which music I was listening to, but I was so happy, I guess. And then I'm using my Real Techniques, like one of those small sponges for the face. I love those for the under eyes because it's just super easy to use. I think this one is dry. My EcoTools ones was wet. Usually you're supposed to wet them, but sometimes I'm too lazy to get up and get them wet, so I use them dry. Real Techniques works very well dry. And now finally blending out the contour. With contour, for me, I don't usually do creams or concealers really. I usually do powders, but I guess that this day I was in the mood for a little bit more noticeable contour, which you can definitely get by using this kind of products. And now I'm just going to set my face with the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder, and this one, it's in the color Translucent, I believe, and just applying it underneath the eyes. I now have the color Banana, which I love way more. It is just amazing, and I am applying it with that brush under my eyes, and then I'm going in with a bigger brush just to apply it all over the face. Now I'm going in with this Colourpop contour powder, and don't remember the name. I think it's Rodeo Drive, maybe. And I am applying it with this big dog color brush. I got it from Amazon. It's amazing for contour. It just like fits perfect in it. And this Colourpop powder. I almost never talk about it. I don't know why. I just don't reach much for it. I feel like sometimes it's too dark, but it is actually dark enough that it shows, unlike other ones that I use that you can barely notice it or see them. And then I'm going in with a Colourpop blush, and I will owe you the name of that one, but it's very beautiful, kind of coral, very bright coral color. And I'm going in with my Essence Pure Nude Sunlight Highlighter, and this one, obviously, I like it. It's really nice. It was my first time using it, I believe, and it doesn't show that much. It is really nice, but it's kind of like a more subtle kind of highlight, which I was totally okay with. As you can see, I just loving myself in there. And then I'm going not only in the highest points of my cheeks, but also on my nose, a little bit more in the button part of the nose. And now to finalize the face, I'm going with my Pearlescence Coconut Rose Hydrating Face Mist, which I love. And now we're done. No, just kidding. We're about to do the eyes. I am using my Rimmel London Magnif'eyes Crimson Edition palette. As you see, I'm just applying a light pink color kind of all over the lid, just to start using it as my first transition color. But also I wanted to play with pretty much most of the colors in the palette, so I decided to apply it all over my lid. And now I'm going in with the darker with the pink that is a little bit more darker than that one, kind of like a medium pink. And this one I am applying it on my crease as my transition color. And then I'm also going in a little bit in the outer corners of the eyes. As you can see, it is a matte color, but it's very, very beautiful. This palette, I don't know if you've heard, but people compare it to an Urban Decay, I think it's Cherry palette. And now I'm going in with a darker color, which is kind of like a red, even though my eyes, it looks more like a pink color, I would say, or maybe like a raspberry color. I'm applying in the same areas I applied the previous color, just going a little bit lower on the kind of like on the crease, not getting as high as the other color. And then on the outer corners, I'm kind of packing the color a little bit. Here you can see maybe the eyeshadow doesn't it's not that pigmented, but I think it's also a thing with the brush that I use. I don't think that brush was the best to grab the color. And now I'm going in with this darker color, which it is kind of like a almost brick red, I don't even know, or wine red kind of color. And I am applying it only in the outer corners and getting kind of very, very close to the crease, and just trying to make the eyes to have a little bit more dimension and just make it more interesting. And now I'm going in with that very light color and using it as my highlight for the brow bone. As you can see, it definitely shows. It is very, very light, but I will kind of blend it out later and it will make it look better. And now I'm going in with the start of the show, which is this beautiful kind of pink color, metallic pink. And then I'm going in with the lighter pink color in kind of the center part of the eyes, getting very close to the inner corners. Now I'm going in with this color, which is kind of gold, and I'm going in the inner corners. I was trying to not pull any other palettes for my eyes. I would have preferred maybe just to keep it more like monochromatic, a super light pink, but I just wanted to use the same eyeshadow, so I went back with the lightest color in the palette, and just to make it a little bit more bright, because that color wasn't really giving me a lot of brightness. And now I'm going back in with that pink color. Sorry, this palette doesn't have names, so you kind of just have to go with what I'm showing you, but this is like a darker pink, reddish pink, whatever. And then I decided to do a wing. I just feel like wings always make things just come together so well, especially if you're not gonna do lashes. Like I don't do false lashes, but if you do, I think with this look will be amazing. It will just really make your eyes pop a lot more. So I'm just doing a small wing, nothing too big, nothing too crazy, and using my Physicians Formula eyeliner. And here I'm going in with this Maybelline Great Lash mascara, and I don't really like this mascara very much. I don't think it gives me a lot of length or volume, but it was my first time. I wanted to try it, so yeah, anyways, just applying it. You guys know how it goes. And now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild liner, which I believe is a lip liner, and I put it on my eyes just because I felt like it. I think I saw Jackie Aina do something like that, and I just decided to try it. And then this is a Milani lip liner in a color that I don't remember the name, but it's like a berry color, and I am just lining my lips with it. I really like this Milani lip statement lip or something lip liners. They're very, very good. And now I'm using my Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit matte liquid lipstick, and this color, it is beautiful pink, so I think it just goes perfect with the lips. And this is it for the look, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.